Hey guys, it's Lady Belbaning coming to you from the car line in the great state of Texas. This is going to be a quick video today. The topic of conversation is, should I be nice to the narcissist? Now, there's a lot of people out there who say, oh, don't talk to them at all. You need to go no contact. And that's true. If you don't have any ties to them, then there's no reason to communicate with them and have dealings with them. So there are situations, however, that you would have to talk with them. And in my situation, the person that I suspect is pathologically narcissistic. It's my ex-husband, who also happens to be the father of my 2 children. So there are times where I have to interact with him. In the past, actually in the immediate past, he's actually invited me to eat out with himself, his new supply, who is now his new wife, her baby, and our 2 kids. Now, I really don't want to be there. I still don't feel very comfortable being in his presence or in the new supply's presence, as we have not had a very pleasant history. However, I go ahead and I sit down with them, and I've done a few things with them just so our family unit can be preserved. And I don't mean that in a way that would indicate that, I want my family back together. I mean, it'd be nice if we could get back together, but the ex-husband would have to not be pathologically narcissistic. And when you have a personality disorder, or you just happen to be toxic in general, getting back together should definitely not be an option. It's not an option in my case. But I go ahead and do that to be a model of behavior for the children, so that they can see, in spite of what someone else is doing, you can still be a decent person. Now, I wouldn't put up with any sort of verbal abuse or emotional abuse or physical abuse with the children present, or without the children present for that matter. However, when things are calm and the seas are smooth, yeah, I go ahead and engage, and I make a lot of small talk. So in my opinion, yes, you should be nice to the narcissist in your life if you have to maintain some sort of contact with them. Especially if you are parenting, or I wouldn't say parenting, because really the majority, if not all, the parenting is going to be on your shoulders. However, if you happen to have children whose parent is pathologically narcissistic, you're going to have to spend some time with them if that person wants to be the least bit involved. So you have to put on your poker face. And in my opinion, it doesn't really benefit you to be standoffish or mean or rude to the narcissist in your life and or their new supply. That doesn't mean that you have to give them a great big hug and welcome them back into your space with open arms. However, I do feel that you need to be civil for the kids, and just being mean and vindictive and stuff, it just plays into the narrative that they have for you. Because when you break up with these people, or at least I can say in my experience, when I when the ex-husband and I divorced and went our separate ways, I was definitely the subject of a smear campaign by himself and the new supply, who is now his new wife. I only addressed it like once, where I told him to take something down. Another time I told him, hey, I'm going to let you know that, I'm aware of a lot more than what you think I'm aware of. So if I were you, I would watch what you say. I'm not going to tolerate any sort of BS about me from you. But that was really the only times that I really directly addressed the situation. Other times I just ignored it and kept going with my life, because it would have been a waste of energy and time to even entertain those two. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up, because the cars are moving are about to move forward, and I have to pick up my oldest from school and then go to dance class. So thank you for joining me, guys. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button to keep up with my videos. Hit subscribe, and to be notified, go ahead and hit the bell next to the like button. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon.